Didn't we discover last time that there's no bonus for being in the minion lair?
There is a bonus for being in there, but you don't get to automatically be in there.
Mm.
Oh, I thought you just discovered last time that they... I can't remember. I remember
they get a die bonus for being in there.
Oh, is it?
And more specifically, someone can claim a morale, so...
I don't know. I just can't find minion lair in the book.
Here we go. Okay, wait. It does say assign a single pack of minions to this room. These minions get morale and each recovery and take +1 die when defending the room against invaders.
Okay.
Give it 2 atmospheric traits. I think there can only be 1 minion group in it.
Right, so how about you go ahead and take it, and I'll go ahead and set these guys over
My
the altar.
minions have no combat ability, so if you want them to fight the invaders, they would have to...
Wait, I think we discovered this last time, that my guys are the ones with 2 brawl and nobody else has 2 brawl, right?
True.
Okay. So I'll be in there, since my guys have 2 brawl.
Right. Though I think ultimately
Smash.
only one person gets to choose the
2
morale.
Smash. I think another game uses brawl. Sorry, I mean
Right,
that.
my guys have 0 smash, so if you want them to fight, they have to be in the minion lair.
They also don't
They can
have
use
to
other
use
skills.
smash.
Right, but I'm saying my guys would
What
have
skills do
3.
they have?
My guys
All
would
right,
have 3
I'll put them-
smash versus yours no smash.
I'll put them in the trick room.
Alright, and now let's see where they really are.
Yep. So the guard post is the only one that they don't have to roll to be there.
Wait, we have 2 minions in the minion lair. It says here
No,
there
we
can only
don't.
be
That's
1.
a hostage. That's your
That's a
torture
hostage.
victim.
Oh, why does he have your icon? Oh, that's a squirrel. Okay, my bad. My bad.
I don't have squirrels
so
as
each
minions.
person-
I have humans as minions.
Give me a 1 die roll to see who starts where they're supposed to start.
D6.
Yep.
Woohoo!
All right, so starting with Slimmick rolled first. They're either not where you have them, or they're not as equipped as they should be right now.
I'd like them to be equipped, so let's move them around.
All right. So we're gonna throw them. God damn it! There.
They're
Alright.
hanging it out in the weird light room. They're having a rave. Cool.
Gar, same question. They're not ready, or they're starting somewhere else.
I'm going to start them somewhere else.
All right. And Peony, they start where you told them to.
Yeah, so they're there.
All right. Now let's see the invaders. And they're here. So 4 smoke elementals form from the gas.
Oh, it's coming from the opposite side.
Of course, can't be invaded by the forest 3 times in a row.
You know, maybe I should have fixed that.
Maybe we should have left the dead goblin on there.
Well, he is still there. I didn't
I
touch him.
told you.
And they move to the new creature room that's empty. Look around. Nothing to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And they intend to move forward. Well, where do you guys want them to go? You guys have a choice of the pathing, and then I roll.
That's what comes to the minion layer. There's no benefit to slowing them down.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter which way they go right now, but I guess, let's let them go to the minion layer. They'll get there eventually.
Yeah, the choice happens after that.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. They would have gone there anyway.
All right.
All right. Now we really want them to head this way, but then they have to work out a lock.
Yeah, so they free the prisoner because this isn't a prison. And which way do you want them to go?
Oh, man.
Wait, the elementals give a care about our prisoner?
Well, they're going to eat him later, but yeah. He's here for now.
I mean, they've got a high druid candidate on their side now, which can't be great.
Yeah. Well, of course, the funny thing is that I want them to go this way, and they're going to hit the lock, and then we'll see if they fail the lock, and then they go this way.
Yeah, so I think we all vote for North.
All right. Well, I'm fine with them trying the lock. Who has the lock?
That would be me.
Yes.
All right. Let's see if the lock keeps them out. All right. So they go the other way. unless there's no other option, and there is. So, the only thing standing between these and you guys is these cultists.
You do still get the morale, so you can add that for an extra die.
Well, I mean, first thing I do is I summon my skeletons. So my cultists do.
Mhm.
That's their defense.
All right. And
Ooh,
as
skeleton.
we've learned from this little chipmunk, they have started studying ways to undo necromancy. So he uses a move to negate it.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
I'm so
These
glad
little-
that we found out that your minions can fight to the death. Now the only one with anything to lose and minions that cost 7 gold.
Oh, gosh.
Minions you can't even buy back because they cost so much. Well, how do you even buy those back now? Well, I put 3
You could
gold.
have them just try to escape.
No, I'm just saying, even if you could. You couldn't, right? I'm asking as a mechanical question.
Oh, gosh, yeah,
Uh,
you can't hold on to... You can buy them
Right.
back bits at a time, I guess?
Bits, yeah. First I buy
Right,
a
so
leg of Voltron my minions.
The mist elementals have failed to harm the minions, so they can act again. I don't know if you want them to try and run or continue to fight.
I guess I should... Well, the problem is they're also missed, so I assume they have some sort of defensive move against being smashed. So, I mean...
You could also just try to summon skeletons again, and he
I
has
mean-
a move, but he wastes a move to do so.
Yeah, I know. That's probably the move to take. I'll try and summon skeletons again.
All right. All right, so you have skeletons. Because it's a success, they can't just negate it.
Has a very, very crowded stairwell.
So true.
I mean, it's the last step before the sanctum, though, so... Is it my move
We
again, or is
definitely
it
have
them?
to get something between the minion layer.
We
No, I
also have
guess,
to fix that leak.
I guess it's skeleton time is how it normally rolls out.
yeah, we've usually had the skeletons act
Okay.
as they rise up and see how they do.
Well, again,
Mhm.
skeletons will be a 2 smash... I don't know. The other one doesn't matter. 1 skulk, 2 smash, I guess. No go on the skeleton front.
All right, and the mist elementals and their attention to these poor skeletons. Bloodied and nothing.
And bloodied means they have what? Minus 1
scroll
die,
through it.
right?
So yeah, you guys can act again. I don't know if you want them to run or what.
Well, they attack the skeletons, so I'll do the skeletons at minus
well,
1 die smash.
Fair. They are
Uh,
spending moves up to attack, so
Okay, the skeletons did shit. And I guess... what does spending morale do?
gives them +1 die.
Alright, I guess my guys, the priests, will spend their morale to smash.
All right.
Okay. Sometimes it takes a second for the box to go away.
All right, so they can do an injury to one of these guys.
Human smash! Yeah, just one of those
They're
guys.
going to do it to the druid or one of the mist elementals.
One of the mist elementals. I think they're probably the worst threat to get to the sanctum.
All right. So the druid, seeing this, decides to attempt to dissolve the skeletons. And they are toast. And the mist elementals, I guess, turn on those poor cultists again. All right, so they're
Oof.
bloodied. And they are taking out of the fight.
Didn't we say they could fight to the death?
Okay, you can have them fight to the death if you want.
Well, the thing is, technically, here's the thing. They're companions. I just realized something. Companions has a special rule attached to it that when they would die, I can change it so they don't.
Though you still have to rehire them,
Is that true? Okay.
which was the problem which Kix was going to have to go through if he lived. Well, if he wasn't captured.
Got it. I mean, does making them bloodied automatically take them out, or do they have to fight to the death anyway?
I'll make it your call.
Well, hold on, give me 1 second to
Mhm.
find this. Every time I hit the enter button, I have to take my hand away from the push the talk. Companion, alright, companion role. Just want to make sure. When you first maybe they were nearly. They always join a raid without asking for gold. And
Oh, you can always decide what happens to them when they're taken out.
yeah, they were knocked out, ran away, or actually killed. But I'm trying to make sure the gold thing that Griff just said. Since they cost 7 gold, I need to make sure that if I flavor them out of not dying, I don't have to pay 7 gold to bring them back.
You must
They must
still
still be
recruit them
recruiting
again,
in
so
as
yeah,
usual, including paying for any upgrades, yeah, which makes them impossible to buy back. Alright.
Fair.
Yeah, I guess they're out. This fight's coming to us, boys.
All
Hey,
right.
that's fine.
So these horde of mist elementals and this captured high druid who's been tortured for a week make their way down to the sanctum. 2 giant glowing portals and your treasure hoard.
Hey, that's my druid. No one said you could have
Hey,
him.
that's my
I said-
lunch.
I said leave the deliveries up in the lair. Oh gosh, they escaped.
And these mist elementals look very much like that gas leak in the testing room.
I want to think it's
I'm
like
wondering
a
about this.
it's a Gurren Lagann camera scene where I'm standing in the back, arms crossed, and the camera pans back and shows everybody in a row in front of me.
Listen, you guys think you know pain. I'm going to show you pain. It's time to smash some elementals.
All right.
Right, fight time.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Okay, Naruto.
Woohoo! It's a miss.
All right.
Hey, but you rolled it, so you get another Merc on Smash.
I know.
Someday he'll be able to
Something
fight.
terrible is about to happen to me.
She.
Yep. So yeah, you flick out this whip, and one of the elementals just kind of passes through them, and he walks up and just puts his hand over your face as you're forced to inhale.
Ah!
Take a
It's
shock
not
to your
good
brain.
now. And it's a magic whip, too, jerks.
Take a shock to your brains.
Ah, not my brains. I need that.
Sometimes.
Slimikar or Mr. Hork Hunter.
Hey, I got a blowgun. I have finesse. I'm gonna go ahead and blowgun some of these guys. Let's see. Let's go for the druid. Let's see if she can take it. Finesse. I'll dark hearted as well.
All right.
I totally fail.
This is
So-
where we die.
I mean, what happens if our entire dungeon dies?
It dies.
Yeah.
Oh, if it dies,
Yeah,
it
game over,
dies.
we failed.
I didn't know we were playing by the Ivan Drago rules.
Once the dungeon fails, you will have failed your dark god. You'll be punished for your failure.
Well, I mean, he controls the underworld, so I think I'd be pretty safe.
He's gonna ground you, Gar.
Yeah, I love the way this logic works. Yeah, I may have failed the god of all the underworld, but I'm sure he'll be cool about it.
He's my dad. If there's gonna be cool to anybody, it's gonna be cool to me, not you.
Again,
Yeah,
you're gonna get grounded.
Yeah.
different way of dealing with parents.
So
But
Slimik,
moving on.
you
Yes.
take up your blow dart. You're about to blow it. The druid looks at you, points, and the dart gun turns into a snake and it bites you. Shock your muscles.
Ah!
Oh, not the way I thought that was gonna
Okay.
go.
And then,
I thought he was gonna have to swallow a dart.
All right.
I may be
in that,
due.
In that case, I'm going to look at the druid
Mhm.
and using Thrill of the Hunt, I'm going to recall that druids are flammable.
fair.
I
All
mean,
that fur, all those
Yeah.
dried leaves.
And I do have a bow which can light stuff on fire.
Nice.
So I will use finesse.
Yep, and it ups the
getting
effect.
Plus die. Oh no, but it ups the effect. Not you don't get another die.
Yep, so you're going to do more injury to him if it is successful. All right.
Which it is.
So it flies forward and he sums up the last of his excessive magic, using his last move to basically make the arrow come to life, scream in terror, and then fall to the ground.
So that does not count as a success?
That does not count as success, but he is out of moves.
So, okay, I count that as a success then, because that is beautiful.
Alright, so the druid cannot act unless people fail now. And now it's those mist elementals.
Well, hold on.
Well,
I haven't got...
We have Gar.
Oh, right, Gar, what do you want to do? You got something, right?
Yeah, standing in the back of the room watching my entire crew fail me. I guess I
That
walk up through
Well, good, you
between...
kidnapped.
I walk up through between all of them because they're all individually doing ranged moves. Just walk up into the face of the druid and go to smash him.
Alright, let's see how this goes. Do you want to put yourself... You want to go hard?
Would I be able to resist? No, you can't resist the, No, I won't. I will use a Dark Heart to add 1 to the roll, though.
Okay. You can always resist a consequence.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, what's the bonus of going hard?
Is worst. You'll do 2 ticks damage to him instead of 1. Unless you get critical, then it's 4. And if you fail, you're going to be bloodied instead of just shocked.
Sure, let's go hard then.
Alright.
Of course.
Alright, so he takes 2 ticks still, but you're also being bloodied. So you come down, your fist crashes into him, and he pulls out his little wooden stick and hits you. It doesn't look like it does anything, and then it just kind of explodes into vines into your chest.
Got it. Oh, wait, I can resist this, right?
Yep.
What's the roll? What's the resist roll? Anything?
Anything you can justify that wasn't the last skill you used.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll try to invoke. I'll, put a hand out to try and magical barrier.
Yeah, let's see what happens. So yeah, the battle of necromancy versus nature magic, the stuff just shrivels up and dies. Take
Yeah.
1 stress and no damage.
It's a shame you used all that up earlier on the skeletons.
Yep. Alright, and now these mist elementals. The one choking peony gets a 4. So, peony, take another... Go ahead.
All right. So what happens?
It's a shock to your brain unless you resist. But you're starting to breathe in a lot of it, and it's getting used up itself.
I knew they were
okay.
toxic. This just proves it. Quick, die fatally so I know if it's fatal too.
Right. Wait. What? So in this game, how do you resist? Do I just pick something?
Pick something that wasn't the last skill you used, and describe how you're resisting.
Oh, well, I knew this would happen because this place is terrible. So I've gone ahead and brought a fan.
All right.
You're no match for me.
That sounds like a tinker.
A little bit.
I was waiting for you to bring out the potpourri.
All right, I have a partial success.
All right, so mark 2 stress, and as a partial success, that fan is breaking down.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. The next one, I get.
Magic bag.
There's going to be one coming after each of you. So the next mist elemental, that's looking pretty fade out, is coming after Slimmick.
Hey, come get me.
And it tries to get into your mouth and nostrils, and you manage to keep your mouth shut. It does nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Next
Like
one,
Saturday night.
Seeing Gar come after the druid, one of them tries to choke out Gar with his non-existent hands. And it goes about as well as that sounded.
Your hand should have existed. That's your problem right there.
And the hunter, the last one, darts after you. And also does nothing as he slams and just kind of washes over you.
That's right, we hurt ourselves more than we hurt you.
Back to the PCs. These mist elementals are starting to dissipate a little bit.
I'm going to go ahead and throw my blowgun at the squirrel in frustration. But it was a trick. It's actually the snake.
All right.
So I'm going to roll trick. Let's see if I can get him to catch it.
Snake.
Or her to catch it. 6.
All right. So you throw it, and the Poor little squirrel druid is more concerned about this giant demon that just disintegrated its magic as the snake hits him in the side of the head and bites him. Squirrel druid lets out a little hiss and squeak and getting really confused what's going on here. Who's next?
Yeah.
Or you do that Gods of Egypt thing where you make the snake hard strip. It's like, oh, it's still
Gosh.
a blowgun.
All right. Is it possible for me to use Invoke to try and turn this druid into some horrible venomous monster that we can place in our new creature lair?
What kind of wizard are you?
I'm not, but I have one Invoke.
That's fair. So if you have an item with a focus for one of the magics, you could attempt a tier 1. But that sounds way more powerful than a tier 1.
That's a lot stronger than a tier 1 spell.
Yeah, I mean, you probably could, but it'd be a ritual, and we don't have time for that.
Perfect. If that is the case, I would like to shoot. In that case, I'll just shoot him and try and catch him on fire.
Yeah, we've already identified that this is his weakness, right?
Well, that is just for the next roll.
Oh, okay, then no. Okay, so just normal finesse, it sounds like?
Yep.
Describe how you take this druid out of the fight.
I take this druid out of the fight by shooting him in the shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and all of his clothes start to burn up.
All right, is he dead or alive?
He's alive.
All right.
He's just unconscious.
I'll just put him back in this cage here. All right, with that said, who's left? We got some mist elementals. All right.
Well, yaha, so you missed elementals. You think you're so clever, but it turns out you're made of matter. And I am the mistress of matter. I will invoke a breeze. Begone!
That kind of makes sense. All right, you going hard or?
Let's see. What's going hard? Trade effect for negative position?
Yeah, so you could you could either up the damage or try and get them all at once for greater effect.
Yes. Yes, I will.
Which one are you going for?
Well, it says trade effect for position, so I want more effect. I want all of them. I want all of them gone.
All right, so regular damage, but it's going to hit all of them if you're successful.
I will take, I'll just take a stress point to cast a tier 2 spell, because I can do that.
That could also work.
So I don't have to make my position worse. I'm wondering, I'll spend my dark heart on this too.
All right, so you're down 1 die for a tier 2 effect.
But I go up 1 die. It's my dark heart.
Yep. And you take 1 stress.
Yes. It is partial success.
All right, so the wind blows hard, and that one has no moves left. That one has no moves left. So yeah, one of them endures.
Wow.
The rest are blown away and destroyed.
I'm the wizard.
That leaves me.
Yep, just one left.
All right, so I bow down low, blowing all the air out of my lungs, and then start heaving backwards in front of it as I cast level 2 spell, or I invoke level 2
effect.
Yeah, absorb, as I try to breathe it in.
All right, so take a stress and invoke at a -1 die.
I'm also going to use a dark heart, yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Good times. You know what I really do love is the 1, 2, 3. It's in order.
So, maybe...
You ridicule him.
So.
I breathe it deep.
Oh, unless somebody's going to use their ability.
Yeah, I think all of us have gone now, right?
I mean,
doesn't Slimmick, can you
doesn't
can
one of us
hear your voice?
Yeah, possibly have some sort of reroll effect?
Slimmick can use his strings if he wants.
Oh yeah, I totally can. Hey. No, you have to do it like in the book, and I'll just hold up like the big bad wolf to you.
I do appreciate that we've done this.
Like, you can read light, right?
That we've done this so well today, you even forgot you had the ability to help us.
I know. The only person who's been failing is me, and I can't help myself.
God damn it. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so
No, Slimmick, that's how you breathe out. I need to breathe in.
maybe inhaling something made of toxic fumes was not a good idea. So take a shock to your muscles, and the creature seems fine as it pours out your nose and
Can I
just kind of looks at
resist?
you a little
Is
confused.
that resistible?
Yes, you can always resist. Pick a skill that
As
is
long as
not.
it's not in vogue.
Yeah. I
Yep.
start breathing it in, and I realize this is going wrong, so I'm gonna my chest and smash. Beat it out of me.
All right, so partial success. So take 2 stress, and you cough this thing out in a bit of a hacking fit. So the downside is you won't act next turn, but you're not harmed in any way.
Okay.
And this thing
I
with
have a
this guy.
crazy idea.
All right, has Slimmick gone yet?
Well, this is a. Oh, right. I'm sorry. This is a new round. The elemental just went, right? Wait, no, that was.
No, this is
That was
Gar's.
Sorry,
me.
that was Gar's
That was-
move. It just took.
Me
Sorry.
catastrophically failing. Hey, but at
All right.
least with my
So
rolls,
it
I
should
can
go.
spell
It
the
should
intro song to Contact.
All right, and it not wanting to try and get eaten again, it darts away from Gar. Looking around, who's got the most shock damage,
Not
or is
me.
anyone
I
bloodied?
think we've all
I've
resisted.
taken 1 shock.
Except for Slimmick.
I have cleared my shock.
All right, then Slimmick, it's coming after you.
Okay.
Darting
Well,
across the
couldn't
room,
hit anyone.
and it just misses entirely.
Nice. There's only one of them left. I have a crazy idea. What if I just trick it back to the creature room and keep it trapped in there?
Be fast, because I'm going to smash it.
I will like to attempt that if that's okay.
Can they leave the sanctum once they're in the sanctum?
Oh no! Once it becomes their home. So give me a trick. How you doing this?
Gases like to sort themselves by density, so I just need to create a bunch of more and less dense gas. I'm just going to pull out a bunch of matches and then guide it back to the other room.
Can
Go ahead.
we do this as a team action?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Do you
'Cause
guys
in
all
that
want
case-
to team up?
I'll
Yes.
team up.
Yes,
'Cause-
I will team up with you.
Well, actually, you might want to assist him to get the effect up to great.
Yeah.
Or he rolled well enough already.
Or I just do great anyway. Yeah.
What did you mean
Yeah,
if they make
'cause-
this their home, though?
As a team action, I wanted to go hard just to confirm. Now, I'm probably not going to do that now because we already have the 6.
Yeah.
But
It's got to be decided before then. So yeah, you guys
No.
work.
If it was decided before, that's what I was going to say.
Okay. And I would have to
So-
shout, no, don't listen to this snake. He's an idiot.
So if that's the case, I'm using scan to find the proper way to best get it there. And I was already going to go hard. So yeah.
All right. So yeah, you guys trick this thing and get it back to the lair, and I don't know how exhausted everyone was, but yeah, here we are.
Why do you have twice
Ooh,
as big?
creature. Well, it's collecting the gas from the leak in the other room now.
And I guess I'll go ahead and take custody of another creature.
Ugh.
Alright, and technically the High Druid candidate is now dead, right?
Nope.
Well,
Alright.
he is back in the prison. You guys can kill him at any time if you
Oh,
want
no,
him dead,
no,
Gar.
sorry. I thought we beat him to death or something.
I left them alive.
Okay.
So this thing is intangible. What's
Yep.
the other trait? Let's take a look at the creature traits.
What was the useless
Yeah.
combination we came up with before?
Intangible and strong, and he just got beat up.
Yeah. Contrary to the whole strong thing.
What
I say
is
we
that?
do acidic.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think that fits. It is some type of harmful thing. What it is, we don't know. This pipe just appeared one day, after all.
Yep. None of the
Uh,
imps know where it came from.
Mm-hmm. And I guess casual observation, that pipe's still totally broken, even now, right?
Yeah, there's an imp tied to it, though. Like, it's holding a lot of it in.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah. Keep up the good work, Imp.
Oh, it's long dead.
He's all right. He's fine.
Oh, hey,
I mean,
the
death
latrine.
doesn't mean anything.
I,
You
I
still
didn't
talk
know
to
this.
it. Sorry, go
The,
ahead.
the latrine gives minions morale.
Yes, the
When
ability
it's
to
built.
use the bathroom. does often help people.
Oh
Feel
yeah,
better.
yeah. That's why you would just spend like a random action to build a random normal room, just so that you can get morale on people faster. That makes sense. Or you build 3 minion layers. All right, so that was a calamity.
Yeah.
We survived it, everybody. Now that we're all exhausted and beaten up fighting an archdruid.
What? I feel great.
Actually, but with team actions, did we all come out good, or do you take?
If you failed, you would have taken a stress. You
If you take
succeeded,
a-
you're fine.
Okay.
If you take a mix or a fail on a team action, you take 1 stress.
Yep,
Oh,
I got stressed.
also on a mix. Okay.
I said I'm fine.
Cool.
All right, won't fight you on that.
And the dungeon actually smells better. It smells like potpourri and burnt hair.
All you had to do was light a match all along. Who knew that was the trick?
Well, I lit a druid on fire.
Yeah.
Okay, now go catch your blowpipe, because if I find that thing scurrying around...
It's turned back to normal.
Here, little
What?
snake. Oh, okay, well. Take
I
him
love how
back.
disappointed we are.
I wanted a snake, too. So we survived the calamity. I guess now's the next raiding phase.
Yeah.
I think maybe we should get the stuff to fix the pipe.
Well, it has no special requirement.
Well, yeah, I mean, we could get some gold, and that could help fix the pipe, and I could spend an action to try to fix it next round.
I don't think we need a gold-plated pipe.
No gold to buy things to fix it.
Why? We never paid for anything before.
Yeah, we did. We paid for the pulleys to get the testing room done.
No, we didn't. That dude that's after Hunter paid for it. That's why he's after Hunter.
Technically, we exchanged money for goods and services, even if it wasn't our money.
Okay, whatever.
Wonder when that guy's going to show up. Oh, wow, Hunter, you almost died today.
But we do
You know,
have
if my
master
minion
plan.
had died there. I almost forgot about that.
Yeah, did we lose anybody?
Wow, you're only lucky
Yeah.
they're so expensive.
I know.
You never know. He could have resisted and just been bloodied instead before the creatures got down there.
Oh, that would have been great.
Which probably would have resulted in death.
We're all waiting at the door, waiting for these guys to come up. All of a sudden, Hunter starts bleeding from the nose and the eyes. Well, I don't think things happen good downstairs.
Oh, no. I was fully aware of that in the fight where I'm like, this could go bad.
Well, I was trying to think of what my minion should do with the ritual right, and I saw that, and it didn't even occur to me until now. Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, we did that.
Yep, so the Sanctum Heart survived. You guys are still good.
And I guess now we have to decide who are we going to go raiding.
Mm-hmm. Like, you can always go up and just try and get good stuff.
That's
Remember,
true,
the
we could
higher
just
the
grow
tier,
horde.
the higher the tier.
Yeah, I think we should go raid the ascetic monks.
They're technically in reach. We did go up 1 tier.
Yeah, I'm sure they have paper and ink and books. All things that would be wonderful for the scriptorium.
Discredit the elves of the monastery.
Plus, they also worship a false religion, so we'll be setting them back, which will help in accomplishing the goal of Gar.
Okay. So, wait a second. Hold up. We're going to go there. We're going to do it to take their stuff. What do ascetic monks own?
I just said paper and ink and books.
An entire encampment.
Right. No, that
That's
makes
pretty
more
much
sense.
all they have. That's all they have. They have scrolls with sutras and mantras and koans, like what's the sound of one hand clapping, and all these, like they're writing down all the secret teachings so that they can pass them on to people. It's
I
all a
just-
bunch of garbage.
Just before we settle on that one, I just want to throw out the Seekers of Truth are essentially the same, and they're a tier 1 group.
Well, yeah, but the monks will have better ink.
Exactly.
I say
We know
that,
how
but the
much
Seekers
good
of
ink
Truth
matters.
steal magical secrets. So they would also have more magical stuff to steal, assumedly.
Oh, but we could annoy the ascetic monks. The ascetic monks have it coming.
Do they?
I agree. I want to beat up a bunch of people who have no defenses.
Oh, we hate them so much. Oh, no, they've got defenses.
Oh. Well, they sure don't look it.
What tier are they? 3 or 4?
3.
3.
Yeah, they're tier 3. Oh, they will kick your ass. First of all,
if we do a comparison, Stronghold is also tier 3.
They are as broken as D&D 3.0 monks.
Yeah, but the Stronghold also has a otherworldly nightmare monster floating around it.
Look, I can handle otherworldly, and on a good day I can handle nightmare, but I don't know about otherworldly nightmare.
Okay.
Well, anyway, so you're voting for the Seekers of Wisdom or whatever. I'm voting for the Ascetic Monks. What do you guys want to do?
I'm on Team Monk.
I too love Tony Shalhoub.
I guess it comes down to Lord Mavish.
See, problem is, if I go logical, we hit a standstill.
Well, then we just go in the power struggle.
Well, no, then we'll have to resolve this.
My champion versus your champion.
Yeah, then we'll have to resolve this another way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
you know what?
I think it was mentioned the power struggle, which is the tiebreaker.
I'm going to roll a die.
What's your dark impulse anyway?
Oh, my dark impulse?
Yeah.
I'm deranged.
Rolling a die sounds like it is. I'm just going to see what Feet has to come up with.
Yeah. So even. So sorry. Odd will be the monks. Even will be the tie.
Okay.
Looks like we're doing monks.
Monk time.
All right.
I possibly use a flashback to convince you otherwise.
You could have rigged his die. That would easily be like
I mean,
Trick or
I
Tinker.
can do a flashback to give my priests orders to satisfy you in ways you didn't even know were possible. In order
In that
you
case,
can
I
use
stay home.
He's deranged. It would make more sense to sabotage his die.
Well, his die doesn't
All right, so
exist
the
in
plan
the
is-
real world.
Well, you could have flipped a coin. But I see your point.
Mm-hmm.
I probably don't want to know what satisfies.
Oh, actually, you know what?
mind.
You know, that's a fair point. My priests are necromancers. They could get a ghost to make sure that the coin flips the way that I want. I could flashback to have this happen.
If you want to do that,
I do want to do that for more than the reason that you might think. I am going to do as stress, right? Stress to flashback?
Yeah.
Because now I'm feral. And I get that experience point at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Yep. So you'll be taking someone other than Gar on this mission.
Yeah, when you go feral, you're not allowed
I know,
to go on the
I
next
understand that, but at the same time, we've got like 20
So in
minutes
that case,
left,
it
so
doesn't-
perfect time.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
so you'll
matter
just come
what
in
I
next
vote.
session with a new character.
Yeah, which I've already deigned to create, so I'm good on that front too.
So in that
wonderful.
case, my vote changes, but it doesn't matter.
Well, I mean, it's a
Yeah,
tie
your
now.
vote changes, but then Gar goes nuts. What's your revelry?
My Dark Impulse is Obsession.
What's your revelry?
Which is Worship. Worship is my revelry.
Being worshipped.
So does this mean you get so flushed with power that you rig this that you go off on some sort of narcissistic worshipping binge?
Yeah, now I actually have people that will worship me, so I can... It's a tour. I'm on the grand
Behold,
tour.
my power is up. So when you go off on that, it's like, well, he's busy with that. Let's just go raid the monks. Come on.
Quick, while he's not looking.
They'll
Perfect.
never have to know.
So I basically, wow. So you engage your narcissistic dark impulses, and I got what I wanted.
Did we want to figure out the plan for next week before we go in,
I
or
guess we may as well do it next time.
I'm thinking we
All
want
right.
to do this. I'm thinking we want to do this stealth because you guys are tier 3 and we'll kick our asses.
One
That's
thing
fair.
that I want to confirm before this, because this will affect how I think about planning.
Mhm.
On my last action, I I went hard and got mixed. Does that mean it's still stress or is it bloodied?
None, because you were working as a team.
Perfect. So if that's the case, then yeah, I think that stealth is the best course of action. If not, I was going to say negotiation because we can't afford to get hurt.
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page then.
Right. So we will work out the details then next time before we dive in, just in case. Because a week is a long time and we will all forget.
Exactly.
I was sitting there thinking, man, how do I get one more stress point?
Yeah.
Flashbacks. Always the flashbacks.
Yeah, but there was like no opportunity. It's like, oh god.
I guess let's do Wicked XP then.
Yeah, so we'll start with Reckless XP. Anyone who has played this session, take 1. Anyone who went feral, take 1.
Yep. I got bloody, so I went ahead and marked that.
I went feral. I marked it.
All right. And now for the XP charts. Did we make progress on the master plan?
Oh, we sure did.
I think so. You've worked on corrupting a religion. Did you jump into someone else's dungeon scene?
Always.
Hey, Theta, who you talking to? Who's on the phone?
Oh, that's great
Right.
great callback. World of Darkness.
Oh, gosh, the longest running joke.
I am going to take a new ability.
All right. What new ability is the orc getting?
I was actually thinking about using my versatile.
Okay. You get one of them?
4. I just need to find where the shadow is.
Oh, thank God. I was hoping we weren't taking the same thing.
I'm going to go with Sticky Fingers. You always manage to come away with something of value. You get 1 extra gold each loot roll and can control up to 4 gold without raising suspicion. Also, once during each raid, you can establish the location of some good loot nearby.
All right.
Just want to point out I'm also taking a flexible slot, but mine's coming from Shaman. I'm taking Terror. Others can't help but reveal their fears. You can spend a stress to establish what someone's worst fear is. You take +1 die when you act on that knowledge.
All right. So once you take those, reduce your Wicked XP back down to 0. Did everyone act like a monster?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, I did. I tortured somebody.
Yeah, we and we all kind of ended the plans for it too. We soliloquied at people who were good and said we were better. We did great.
I shot one of my friends with a mystical.
I can now get a new ability.
All right.
I also have a new ability.
Oh, what are you guys picking up then?
Well, I have to take this. I'm of course going to use my flexible slot, and I'm going to use mine to go to the conniver list and take tongue, the ability to speak the light tongue. Because if I'm going to seduce the innocent, I need to be able to talk to them.
Very true. And I'm going to take Miss the Spot. Each downtime, I get 2 ticks that I can distribute to any project clock started by someone else. And I get to point out what you all did wrong, you fools, you absolute idiots.
Sounds like you.
Wow.
Looking at your dungeon, that's pretty helpful right now.
It is. It's great. Yeah. Technically, it's any project clock, so.
As long as you didn't start it.
Yes, yeah, unfortunately, you can't see people's sheets to know their personal clocks.
I can just ask and go like, hey, you want to take...
Yeah. I just mean, so you
Still,
can't
it's good.
know offhand. It's a problem.
All right, and then the last one, using items cleverly.
Gear supply.
I guess I technically use manacles as part of a trick, but shrug.
I don't know if that was cleverly.
Yeah.
I mean, Hunter used to
fire. It's not really a new use of it. It's actually their exact use.
I was going to, but I don't think it would.
Yeah, try
I don't
to.
think I did. I tried to.
I mean, you did technically pull the bow back and fire the arrow. That it didn't hit anything, I don't think matters.
All right. If that's the case, then yeah. My original plan was to try and use trick by throwing trail snacks into the elementals to get the druid to attack them.
I don't think I've used my gear or supply since the first session.
I used all of mine the first time this character appeared.
Yeah, you broke a lot in the forest too.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Well, I used up some of my magic items, but I can make more, so it's not that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. I guess you were messing with my sheet.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Yeah,
Right, so
I had
I
the
guess,
flexibility one there.
Anything we want to left to cover? Do we want to do shoutouts? What's up next for us?
I think that's what we're up to, right, guys?
Mhm.
Be
I
sure
think
you
so.
say your link URL, Oni.
Oh, well, I'm still working on stuff over at sanguinegames.com. We're still making games.
Yay!
Yeah, and I'm Matthew. I'm a paid storyteller at startplaying.games.
I am
Slash.
Justin. I am.
Slash.
Slash.
You should finish the URL.
Oh, /u/Oni Wolf if you want to get directly to me, but there's plenty of good paid GMs out there.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect. I am Justin. I am found here as well as on Sundays on the same channel at 6 o'clock for Greyhawk.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some other things in the works that will hopefully come to fruition within the next little bit.
Wonderful.
Nice.
And of course, I'm Griffin. This is Theta. We run the channel. Come see us Sundays and Wednesdays, where we're playing games all day. Coming up next is Only War, where we're going to go on a secret mission with the Inquisition, which will definitely turn out great. It's definitely not called a suicide mission because it's so much fun. So wish us luck, and we'll catch you all next time.
Next time.
See you around.